It's Morgan here for NZ Blokes, and I'm interviewing Marcus from Insomniac Games for Sunset Overdrive.
Yes, hello.
First question, what is Sunset Overdrive?
Sunset Overdrive is the basic premise is fun in the end times. Like, what would happen if there's an apocalypse, some awful mutants come and take over your city? A lot of people, most of the movies and games we play now, it's awful, right? You're scavenging for food and weaponry. In our game, it's like, no more rules. Do what you want.
All out.
Go crazy.
Anything goes.
Exactly. So that's the whole idea. It's fun in the end times. You get to do what you want to do, be who you want to be.
Right. That's awesome. It reminded me a lot of Jet Set Radio Future, which is one of the first games I played on Xbox.
Yeah.
And very same art style, same movement type.
Sure.
Really awesome game.
Yep.
So is that what did you use that as? You look at that not at all, or just
there was a
coincidence?
lot of inspiration. I think the thing that those sort of Sega games of the '90s, the Jet Car and Radio, Jet Set Radio, Crazy Taxi, those games, the bright, vibrant world was something that it brought you in. It was I can sit down and play this. It's sort of the opposite of Last of Us, which I love that game. But there are times when I come home from work and I'm kind of like, I don't have the energy to do this. I don't have it in me. We want people to be able to say, hey, I just want to jump in, have fun, and it's an exciting, vibrant world. So definitely those games were inspired. Were inspiration to us, as were 1,000 other things.
We just played some of the multiplayer.
Chaos Squad,
Chaos Squad. Is that a big component of the game? Like,
It
how
is.
do you get to that? Like,
so there's a point in your single player experience where we sort of taught you kind of enough basics of how to get around the world that we open up Chaos Squad. And basically, from any photo booth in the city, which they're scattered all around the city, you go in, you hit a button, you're match made into a game. And so it utilizes the same world, the same open world that we of Sunset City, and you're match made into a game right away. So the difference between this and what's in the game is you're going to be going on a bunch of different objectives, and you and your team are voting on what objectives to take on next.
Right.
That will help or hurt when you play Night Defense at the end. So it's very, very hard, and you might not be able to finish it, but if you do, the rewards are much greater.
So there are rewards for doing that for multiplayer.
Right. So you can do things like unlock weapons that weren't available in single player, and you take those back. So any progression that you get from single player campaign, you take into Chaos Squad and vice versa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you tell me about the game world? What scale is the game world in Sunset Overdrive?
It's quite large, and I don't know how to quantify that other than to say it's quite large. Yeah, you look around sometimes in the world and you think, oh, I can just go over there really far away, and then because the traversal system is built on, fast, high action,
very fast moving forward. So
you can get over there pretty quick. Yeah. So and there's things to do around the world all the time, from missions and quests to challenges to dynamic events, just stuff happening in the world.
So linear story-wise, can you just run around the city free roam and things will pop up and happen that will keep you busy, or is there a certain story to follow as well?
There is a certain story. So the missions are the campaign. It's more of a linear storyline.
And you can pick them up when you want to pick them up?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Yep. So they'll always be there, and they'll always kind of have an active one available, but you can go and do whatever you want at any given time. So you might get into the game and go free roam and go into our downtown area, which is it's going to be hard for you because you don't know how to play in the vertical spaces. Physco robots are there, and they're a lot tougher. So it may just be kind of a bad experience for you at first, but everybody can do what they want to do in this world.
Going back to multiplayer, are there leaderboards of any kind?
There are, yeah. So
there is a
sort of a competitive thing, yeah. So that's the nice thing is like you always have bragging rights.
Yeah. And how will matchmaking be done? Will you just see other people in your world, or will you have to have like friends only? Or?
You can invite people in directly, or you can just go up to the photo booth and then matchmake into a random stranger. Yeah.
Easy as pie.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anything else you want to add at the end of it that you think people should look forward to for Sunset?
Game comes out here October 30th, and everybody should go get it because it's super fun.
They should.
You should trust me.
Trust him, it's a good
Look
game.
this is a face.
Trustful face. All right, it's Morgan for NZ Blokes. Thanks heaps. Thanks for that.
Appreciate it, man.